is the announcer, our ubiquitous Catherine Healy.
This is not a commercial. Fanny Bryce began her show business career in burlesque and starred for 25 years in the Ziegfeld Follies. Baby Snooks was born at a Detroit party when Bryce sang Poor Pauline in a little girl voice. The voice was revived for her first radio broadcast in 1932 and later on the CBS Follies of the Air, Good News of 1938, and Maxwell House Coffee Time. Both Frank Morgan and Alan Reed served as Snooks' daddy on earlier broadcasts before Hanley Stafford became radio's longest-running daddy. The Baby Snooks show aired from September 17, 1944 through May 29, 1951. Stafford delivered a moving eulogy on the final show following Bryce's death from a cerebral hemorrhage. Snooks is just like the kid I used to be, Bryce once explained. She's my kind of youngster, the type I like. She has imagination, she's eager, she's alive. But with all her deviltry, she's still a good kid. Never vicious nor mean. And now, ladies and gentlemen, here's Fanny Bryce as Baby Snooks. For many years, Daddy, played by Hanley Stafford, has been interested in chemistry. In fact, he has a small laboratory set up in the basement, and you can find him there most any evening, tinkering among his test tubes. Tonight, Daddy is at his little bench, experimenting. Listen.
Well, there it is. Yes, sir. There it is. I have to say I'm really proud of myself.
Oh, hello, Daddy.
Well, hello, Snooks. Have a look at this.
Oh, I'm looking, Daddy.
You know what I did? How I did it?
No.
You see that little tank?
Mm-hmm.
That contains hydrogen.
Oh, yes.
The other tank contains oxygen. They're both gases.
Oh.
I took 1,240 parts of hydrogen and 620 parts of oxygen and mixed them in a cylinder.
Yes.
I wrapped it in a towel and touched it off with a match.
Yeah.
It exploded 22 times, and there's the result. Look at it.
Oh, what is it?
It's a glass of water.
Are you thirsty?
No, I made it myself.
Oh.
It took me 3 hours to make that glass of water.
Oh, why didn't you get it from the sink?
Oh, anybody can get water from the sink. The trick is to make it yourself.
Why?
Why? What would this world be today if everybody were satisfied to get water from the sink?
I don't know.
What would we do if it weren't for great chemists like Paracelsus, Archimedes, Newton, Millikan? What would we be doing?
Getting water from the sink.
No. Look, they were men of science. Newton was the first man to discover the law of gravity.
Is it like gravy?
It's a natural law that has to do with things falling down.
Mm-hmm.
If you throw a piece of chewing gum up in the air, what happens?
It sticks to the ceiling.
I'm talking about outside where there's no ceiling.
Well, I want some chewing gum, Daddy.
Never mind that. I'm trying to explain gravity.
Oh.
Newton discovered that all things have a tendency of attraction to the center of the earth. Everything must fall down.
Like pants.
Yes. Pants too. And Newton proved that it was true.
Didn't he have no suspenders?
Yes, he had suspenders. Look at Milliken.
Where?
He's a physicist.
Oh.
He worked for years and years building a very complicated machine that weighed 2 tons.
To keep his pants up.
No, to split the atom. And he finally achieved his goal. I suppose you know what he got when he split the atom.
Eve.
He got the Nobel Prize.
Why?
Because of his wonderful achievement. An atom is the smallest particle of matter known to man. In fact, it's so small you can't see it.
Well, how do you know it's there?
Oh, I know all right.
Why?
Because I studied all about it. Even when I went to college, my first 3 years I took dietetics and medicine.
Well, you feel better now, Daddy.
I feel fine. Run along and let me work.
What are you going to do?
I'm conducting a little experiment, and I don't want you to bother.
Oh, I won't do nothing, Daddy.
All right, look. I'll show you how to make steam without any fire.
Oh, can you make ice cream sodas?
I'm a chemist, not a soda jerker.
Why?
Do you wish to observe this experiment or not?
Observe.
All right. Now watch closely. I'm going to put some iron filings in this little bottle. Now I add some sulfur.
And some molasses?
No, a little water.
Oh, is it going to be an ice cream soda?
I told you I'm going to make steam without fire. Now look at the bottle. Watch what happens.
Oh, it's smoking, Daddy.
There, that's steam.
Whoa, yeah.
And see those little particles exploding and shooting out? Just like a volcano. Ha ha! How's that?
Oh, no good.
What do you mean? I made steam without fire. That's caused by spontaneous combustion.
Oh, it's spontaneous.
Well, that's close enough. I just wanted to show you how steam is made.
Well, it's just like the kettle, yeah.
That's right. And you know why steam comes out of the kettle?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
So Mommy can open your letters.
Oh, she does, eh? Well, what does she think she's gonna find out?
Oh, you know.
I don't know anything. And what are you making yourself so wise about?
Oh, I don't know.
Well, stop it. Might as well be living with a couple of policemen. Nothing. Go in and let me work. Can't call my soul my own.
Oh, what's in this bottle, Daddy?
Huh?
What's in this bottle?
Oh, it's a new kind of poison. I've been working on it a long time.
Oh, what are you gonna do with it?
Oh, I'll find a use for it.
What are you looking at me for?
Oh, Snooks, come here. Don't be silly. It was nothing to do with the poison.
Oh, then you put that bottle down.
Oh, I didn't even know I was holding it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this stuff happens to be rat poison.
Oh, make a rat, Daddy.
I can't make rats.
Why?
Because no chemist, no matter how great he is, can make a living thing. Living things are born, and each one has a special use.
What was I born for?
There are some questions that even science answers. But here, I'll show you something. Now, this beaker contains a number of elements.
Elephants?
Elements.
Oh.
They're really basic salts. Potassium, magnesium, carbon, sulfur, stuff like that.
Well, it looks awful. Don't do it.
Snooks, in that beaker, there's a man.
No.
Startling, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's everything in that beaker that goes to make a man. But of course you can't see him.
Oh, is he the little man who wasn't there?
Don't be facetious. Now you can see how wonderful chemistry really is. You can take a human being and break him down into 98 cents worth of chemicals.
How do you know?
I just did it. Look at that beaker.
Oh, there's a man in there?
A complete one. Broken down, of course. I've got him in that jar.
A broken down man.
That's right.
Oh, what'd you do with his hat?
Oh, it wasn't a man to begin with. It's all the component parts that go to make up the whole person. Man is composed of those chemicals.
Well, make him live again, Daddy.
I told you, it can't be done. Nobody has the power of creation. I can assure you that a man would be a horrible monstrosity if a chemist made him.
Did a chemist make Uncle Louie?
You leave Uncle Louie out of this.
I didn't say nothing.
Your mind keeps wandering all the time. Can't you pay attention to anything I teach you?
Mm-hmm.
All right, now, what's in this jar?
Uncle Louie.
Well, yes, in effect. But it might be anybody. Now I'm going to show you what you can do by using some of the same chemicals and mixing them with others.
You make Aunt Sophie.
No. Here's what I make. Now what is it?
A firecracker.
Right.
Oh, shoot it off, Daddy.
I will in a minute. But I want you to understand that this is not the same as an ordinary firecracker. This is perfectly safe and harmless.
Oh, did you make it?
Yes, and I intend to make all the fireworks you shoot off on the 4th of July.
Why?
Because there won't be any danger of you hurting yourself. Besides, it's cheaper.
Oh, well, shoot it off.
All right. Now, hold it and I'll light it.
Oh, no, I'm afraid to hold it.
Oh, don't be afraid. I've worked on this thing for months. I know, it's perfectly harmless.
Well, then you hold it and I'll light it.
Okay, look. Just to show you how safe it is, I'll hold it between my teeth.
Uh-huh.
Now, go on, light it.
All right.
Didn't I tell you?
Say faded, Daddy.
Oh.
Are you hurt?
No, I was going to have that tooth pulled in. Come on, let's get out of here.